So today is an exciting day for me in more ways than one. Um, this represents year one, exactly, almost exactly to the day, 1 year ago. Um, I was here and I pitched an idea to the community. And what I want to do today is talk a little bit about that journey, this 1 year journey that I've taken with you. So let's talk about that. So, first thing is, 1 year ago today, the Vulcan community was leaderless and had no future. The token value was precisely zero. That's it. That's the reality of it. Let's look at what has happened since then. So, I presented a vision to build a blockchain for creators to the community. We took a vote on it and we decided to move forward. Um, I don't think there was any doubt in my mind that we would go forward because the community, as I said, had no other options. The token price was zero. There was no future. I knew that would be a very, very difficult journey, but I decided to take it on anyway. This is the vision I presented a year ago. I said, let's build a blockchain for creators. We build a creator first protocol with passive income generation through rebasing, with intellectual property rights management, and financial incentives and monetization for creators. What you've just heard today in the prior presentation and what you've been hearing for the 52 weeks every Friday where I have stepped up here on video and given you an update is exactly this. We've built this. It was very, very difficult, but we've built this. The first few months, actually the first half year, I won't mince word. It was hell. Mostly not because of the work or because of the challenge. It was because of members of the community. Very toxic. But I didn't care about them. I still don't care about them, and I will never care about them. I care about the folks who understand the vision and who are willing to provide constructive criticism, give good feedback, and help us grow together. That's what I'm looking for. As a leader, that's what I have to do. So that was the vision, and that's what we built. So I like to think of this as kind of like a 1 year CEO performance review. All right, we do that like as when we are in Web3, so there's no employer-employee kind of model. But let's look at it this way. All right, I want to reflect back a little bit on what's been done. So we ran a boosters campaign right away initially in order to raise capital because we had no money. That turned out to be a wild success, thanks to all the folks in our community who did an amazing gesture of support, and we raised $1.75 million. Next, we set out to build Vitru Suite. I had a vision, I architected it, and we have a good team. We put the team together, and I wrote all the contracts for it. I wrote an asset registry contract where you can consign things. We have a license registry where you have flexible licenses. I fundamentally believe that everything that has happened in Web3 art with the marketplaces is wrong because they applied what is a very general model of NFTs, which involved one thing alone, an ID, to art. That doesn't work that way. Art is intellectual property. There are variants of it, etc. So there needs to be a good licensing model. Vitruvio is the first blockchain where we don't not only have licensing as a first-class citizen of everything we do with regard to art, but it's also on-chain. We have the ability to create hundreds of types of licenses. We've started off with 4, and we will create more and more licenses. The basic premise of Vitruvio is that art is monetizable again and again and again, as long as the artist retains copyright of the artwork, which they do unless they will willingly sign it away. They should be able to monetize it from the day it's created forever. So the compounding of that is how you create wealth. And that's what our license model is designed to do. We have a media registry. The media registry incorporates industry standard C2PA signing that is adopted by Google, Microsoft, Adobe, etc. We haven't talked about it with our community yet, but it's already being done. The artwork you consign is being signed, and it can be proven that you are the one who authorized that signature, and it was uploaded through Vitru Studio. We have an on-chain metadata store. No one in any marketplace or any blockchain has the depth and breadth of metadata that we have for art. Why? Well, there's a standard. It's called linked art. It is used by the Louvre. It's used by other big museums. We incorporate that same standard into our metadata and we put it on chain because we want your art to have provenance and discoverability forever. We have the concept of a creator vault. This doesn't exist anywhere else. When you come to Vitruvio and consign your first artwork, we create a vault for you, a smart contract that is yours and yours alone. Every NFT that is minted for you on your behalf after licensing, its ownership can be traced to your vault. Every Vitru that you earn is deposited into that vault, and you can claim it with any wallet you choose. Your vault supports an unlimited number of wallets. Soon, we will be rolling out multi-signature capability to your vaults. What does that mean? It means as an artist, you're protected from hackers. So they can't just get to your wallet and steal your money. If you leave it in your vault, it's safe and secure until you're ready to trade it, claim it, etc. And you can have as many wallets as you want. Doesn't matter. The chance of you losing control of your artworks because your wallet got hacked is non-existent on Vitruvio. It will never happen. Your vault is forever. Next, we introduced the concept of collector credits, which is now replaced by VUSD. It is a currency agnostic way to buy art. We decided early on that we are going to express art prices in US dollars. Why? Because we want to get that 84% of folks who are not in crypto yet, who would be interested in art, to buy art. We don't want people to have to figure out what is this ETH convert to, what is this SOL convert to, etc. It's fixed, it's very simple, and we also make it where the buyer essentially gets collector credits in US dollars, and so the transaction is always in US dollars, but the artist is paid in our utility coin, which is Vitru. This is us making it currency agnostic. It doesn't, we can enable purchases of artwork on Vitruvio with any cryptocurrency or any fiat currency possible without doing a whole lot, because our architecture is designed for that. So that's Vitru Suite. We also created an airdrop system that is flexible and will grow over time. We're going to add more and more capabilities to it, and that has already garnered close to 10,000 users. Next, let's talk about protocol rebasing. Vitruvio is the first L1 protocol that has rebasing, otherwise known as compound interest, built right into the protocol. Anytime you use the word rebasing and you go search the internet, you will find that it's implemented with a smart contract. Not so with Vitruvio. When we have a rebase, all your wallets automatically get that compound interest. By the way, you see here there are blocks in purple and there are blocks in black. Anything is in black is something I proudly have worked on myself, and no one else played any role in it. So I implemented fully the protocol rebasing that you see on Vitruvio today. Next is Swapper. So we built this application in order to solve the problem of having runaway inflation in terms of our outstanding coins. We gave people the opportunity to swap their Vitru for our DEX coin, which I'm going to talk about later, and do some other things. So that was Swapper app. Next, built the entire concept of the core NFT platform, which today allows us to have multiple types of NFTs with holders having the ability to have vesting periods and the ability to claim their Vitru over time. So that was a very difficult app to build, probably even more complex, I think, than the protocol rebasing part. Next, I built the Vitro coin contract, which is our DEX contract. Now, Vitro is, as I have alluded to before, is going to see its spotlight toward the end of August as we talk about its use with relation to the upcoming Honcho Launchpad. This is going to become a very, very, very important token in our ecosystem, and I'm proud to have worked on it. Next, I built Scope. So Scope is the centerpiece of for managing all your assets on Vitruvio. It grows. I add to it every week, every day, even sometimes multiple times a day, and continue to build upon that. Next, the collector credits and VUSD that we talked about. Those are both NFTs and tokens that we published. Also created GraphQL for Vitruvio. This gives us the ability to index NFTs because by themselves, contracts don't give very good data on NFTs, but for marketplaces and other apps to use NFTs, we need an indexer, and that's GraphQL. Next, built the USDC bridge that today allows us to easily bridge USDC from Polygon to Vitruvio and vice versa. Also, developed the entire concept and created all the smart contracts and did all the marketing and promotion around Vortex. This has resulted in $300,000 of income to the protocol so far. Introduced the concept of Vibe, Vitruvio Income Building Engine, which is how, as a protocol, as an innovation for a protocol, we are able to create revenue share for our entire ecosystem. And finally, introduced Wrap Vitru with a circuit breaker, which is again a novel way for us to introduce a token in our ecosystem while managing the price effectively. So these are all the things we've delivered to the community in the past year. Now let's talk a little bit about our trajectory, right? We've hinted and we've said directly, it's important for people in this ecosystem to understand that Vitruvio is a blockchain. It's a tech startup. It's not a token. It doesn't have a lifespan of a few months. This is going to last for decades. Let's look at the series we've been through. So the past 12 months have been plan and build. We consider that our pre-seed round. We're about to go into a 6-month period that we call product market fit. This phrase famously comes from Mark Andreessen, the founder of Netscape, who says, in order for a startup to find success, it has to find what the market is for the product it's building. So that's what we are about to embark on. And that's our seed round. We'll raise another $1 or $2 million, and that's going to take us through the next 6 months. Once we are past that, then it's time for us to scale and to really, really grow to the point where we can achieve the billions of dollars in sales that we want. That's a 12-month minimum, 12-month trajectory there, and we'll do a much larger funding round then. So when you think about Vitruvio, you need to think about it as a tech startup. The pattern that you're seeing here is one that I have gone through myself multiple times, having created multiple tech startups. I've had a few failures and a few exits. And every single time, this is the Silicon Valley startup pattern. You might have few months in one, you might have more months in other, the dollars might change a little bit, but in general, the pattern is the same. And this is how we as a blockchain are going to grow into a sustainable ecosystem over decades, right? We are going to transform forever how the world views art, how the world interacts with art, and how artists get respect in this world. Today, artists are not regarded as professionals just the way an accountant or a programmer or a doctor is. When you say you're an artist, first of all, you get pushback from your family, then you get pushback from your friends, and then you get pushback from everyone else. This has to end. We are going to make it possible where every artist can have a sustainable income, a salary, just like everybody else. Vitruvio is not the platform where you come to sell 1 or 2 pieces of art and get an instant cash and leave. No, this is where you belong to the ecosystem, because this is where we are going to help all creators figure out how they are going to have a long-term impact, where they can, a long-term income rather, where they can focus on their art. The world needs more art. We have created enough chaos through social media We need art to create a gentler, kinder world, and Vitruvio is going to make that happen. All right, so now that you've got sort of an inkling of the performance and what we've done so far, you have to note my compensation to date. My salary to date has been zero. I have not taken any compensation. When we first made this agreement, there was a token agreement that we reached, and that token allocation was 1.9 million Vitru with a vesting period of 2 years. What I'd like to do today is, I haven't taken that yet. It's not been allocated yet. But today I'd like to propose to you about how I'd like to have that allocated. The first thing is, I would like to have 200K of it converted to Vitro. As I said, I believe very strongly in Vitro, and I'd like to do it at the same rate as we did with Seal the Deal. So it's essentially double. So that leaves 1.7 million Vitru and 400K Vitro. All right. The next thing I'd like to do is make a commitment to creators. I will help grow the Vitruvio ecosystem by investing $700,000 in artworks in the next 5 months. This is how we are going to help the artists, and we are going to help Vitruvio grow. And I propose the following: 700K VUSD, totally earmarked only for purchasing art from artists on Vitruvio. 100% of it. So this is it's my birthday today, and normally you get gifts, but this is my gift to artists today. I'm committing here publicly to buy $700,000 of artwork on the Vitruvio platform through December 31st of this year. Year 1 has been amazing, and we've achieved a lot. Year 2 is the time for Vitruvio to soar. Come and join us. Be part of this ecosystem. You will not regret it. It's going to be an amazing, amazing journey, and it's going to redefine how the world views creators, how the world views art, and really change your life as an artist. The important things are patience and passion. We are new. I always say we are a toddler. Don't ascribe to us the qualities of an adult. We are growing. Grow with us. We are going to be very successful with your help. Join our ecosystem and be part of it. But I thank you for the opportunity to serve. And I hope what I've delivered here in the past year with our teams, with all the amazing community, is value. That's what I've been trying to do. And I hope that I've done that. Thank you. Mike, let's hop on back.
Hey, I think you're everybody's best friend. Great news.
It's
Great
actually
news.
a little emotional for me. I don't know. This is, people don't understand how much passion I poured into this. I've sacrificed a lot of family time. It's been 365 days of 18 to 20 hours every single day. I really believe in this, and I really believe in the success of artists. Sorry, I got a little emotional. But no, I thank everyone. I thank everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Nick. I think it's crazy when I first reached out to you. It was, I think a lot of people were frustrated in the community because we just didn't understand what was going on. The communication lines were fractured. Nobody knew what was really going on in various areas. You were wearing 15 different hats, and your passion from the beginning was to get this thing to work. And it's crazy. So I'm a top 20 holder within this community, and my initial intention was to get close to you so I could know what's going on. I want to know really what's going on. We've had critics of the community because of previous bad actors. the community has been through a lot, and they care about you. They care about the project, and they care about their own bag. But there just wasn't clarity on what's going on. And getting to know you over the past, month, it's been insane, because I've seen you're the real deal. You are a legitimate artist. You're a legitimate tech guy. Your character is unmatched. And I'm not just saying that. I've seen it and I've witnessed it. We've been in conversations where you've had the opportunity to go this way to benefit yourself or some other thing, and you're constantly doing the right thing for the community. And I wish all the critics could see what I've seen over the past 30 days, because you're just amazing. You're an amazing person. You're creative, you're intelligent, you're passionate about art, and you care about this community. So thank you and happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, Mike.
Yeah.